Oh, today I think we have to talk about something really important because it's something that a lot of people struggle with. I wouldn't say that it's either women or men that struggle with it most, but honestly, when it comes to choosing, I think women have a harder time with it. But before we talk about it, I was thinking about putting on my signature glasses, but I think we're gonna stay like this today, so no signature for today. So with that being said, is waxing, shaving, or laser removal better? There are so many options, like which one to choose. Let's talk about each of them really quickly. Shaving. Shaving is pretty okay, you just like shave it off, blah blah blah. But there's like some downsides to it because it does give out razor bumps, stuff like that. I don't know. And then after that, waxing. Ooh, waxing is effective and it does make your hair grow slower, but it hurts. And especially when you have to do it in a specific area, I don't think it's really fun. And then after we have cream removal, I forgot to put that as my fourth option. I just remembered it's really effective, really quick, but the downsides to it is that it also could irritate your skin and it could give you like permanent scars just if you leave the cream on for too long. And then after that, we have laser removal, which is really good, I would say, but it is pretty expensive if you ask me. So it's like, which one to choose? Honestly, I'm going to talk about personal experience, okay? So I'm gonna rate these four options from the worst to the best. So to me, the worst option is shaving, waxing, and then cream removal, and then laser. So for you to understand my perspective, I put shaving last because it's so risky. It's like a blade, you know? It's not that it's risky, but from personal experience, it just hasn't been doing any good. And if you don't do it right, it will cause you more stuff to deal with. For example, if you don't shave it properly or exfoliate properly, you're gonna experience razor bumps. If you don't moisturize it properly enough, which depends on the type of skin the hair is sitting on, then it's going to be itchy and the struggle is real. So I feel like shaving just gives out a lot of difficulty when it comes to maintaining it after shaving. Like, sure, you swipe it off, blah blah blah, but then after maintaining it could be really difficult, especially if you don't shave it properly. And yeah, so that's why personally I feel like shaving is last. And it could also cause hyperpigmentation and many other stuff, which I don't know. But lots of friction could do nothing to your skin or it could cause harm to your skin. And also, when you're doing it in that really specific area, it's really kind of risky because you're like going in with blades and you don't know, bro. Sometimes you can literally cut something and it's just like, oh, what did I do? Because you can't see it, you know what I mean? So it's kind of scary. Props to whoever does it and whoever is comfortable with it. But personally, that's something I do not really do. And if I really do it, I'm only gonna do it on my skin, like my actual thick skin, and not the more delicate and scary one. Next on my rating, I put waxing. I have a love-hate relationship with it. You don't understand. I've been trying for years to convince myself to use that method, and that's it. That's all for everything. Everything I just want to remove hair on. I just told myself, use waxing to do it all. So I did it for plenty of years, like 3 years minimum, okay? And oh, it was the most it was so crazy. No, you don't understand. It was painful, and I like personally, I do tolerate pain pretty good, but when you do it in that specific area, and especially if it really depends on how thick your hair is, but oh my gosh, I don't know how people do it, but I gave up because of how difficult it is. And so I told myself, like, the more you do it, the more your hair is going to get thin. And obviously, that's the case, but it takes a lot of ripping and stuff like that to get it less and less thick. Honestly, I don't know. I just find it really painful. And sometimes, depending on how strong your hair is, it doesn't even like do anything, or it just refuses to remove the hair because the wax is not strong enough, so it's not going to be able to actually get it all off, and then it's going to make you be in pain, and you're just going to be like, I need to do that again. Terrible. I really did try to love waxing, but it just did not work for me. So next on the list, oh my god, I love it. I don't see many people talking about it on YouTube or any kind of social media. Not many people talk about cream removal. You put on the cream on the layer that your hair is, and then you wait few minutes, and then you wipe it off, and boom, hair gone. And as long as you don't leave the cream on for too long, it's not going to do any damage to you. I know that people are like, oh my god, chemicals, chemicals. Okay, this whole world is about chemicals, so what can we do? But honestly, I feel like it's the most effective one. Even though it could be risky to use it in that certain area, I feel like it's pretty safe as long as you read the instructions and don't put it where it shouldn't be going. Like, only put it on the hair area and nowhere else, because trust, that's gonna cause damage, and you do not want that. Be sure that you do not mess up anything by putting it on the wrong spots, only the hair spots. But other than that, I feel like it's really effective. It really works well. It's amazing. I don't know what's the downside to it, even though I have experienced like there was this one time it stayed on my skin for too long, and then it started bleeding, and oh, I forgot about that. I just remembered. Oh my gosh. But yeah, just be sure to not past the time limit. Even if the hair did not come off, do not leave the cream. Do not risk your beautiful, flawless skin to cause it damage. Keep it healthy and do not cause any kind of thing that is not good for it. You know, just be mindful. That's all I really have to say about cream removal. That's all. I really love it. It's really effective, and I really honestly personally recommend it to everyone. I would have put it as my best option, but honestly, I put laser as my first and most recommended option just because I feel like it's really effective. Even though I haven't done it myself, I just can tell that it just makes sense, you know? But it is expensive, and it takes multiple sessions, and that's why it's so expensive, because you have to go back, and the money is gonna get boom, 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 you know? It just makes sense to me that laser is the best option, but obviously it's expensive. I haven't tried it, but if it wasn't as expensive as it is, I feel like every single girl would want to do it. So my final thoughts about this is that for the cheaper option, cream removal is the best option. Cream removal is really good just because of how cheap it is and how effective it is. But if you want to go more in the expensive route, you should pick laser removal, just because it could prevent a bunch of things from happening and actually help you to maintain a good soft layer of where the hair will be removed. Honestly, when it comes to laser hair removal, I can see how it's going to prevent you from ingrown hair, hyperpigmentation, probably excessive sweat, irritation, or even risk from damaging anything that should not, if you know. So basically, cheaper option, cream removal; more expensive option, laser removal, which is really good. Both are really good, but it really depends on what you want. Those are my personal favorites. I will continue loving them and rooting for them every single day. My advice to you is to just be sure to understand your body and to know what is going on with your body, and actually know which one is better for you, because obviously everyone's body is different. But there you go. So be sure to keep maintaining a good, healthy skin wherever you remove skin. I mean, wherever you remove hair, and just be mindful. And comment down below what your favorite hair removal is. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!